meters, all set. And away they go. Tegan's Jet began well with Commodore Al, and AP Emblem is going off in search of the lead. Wider out is Dynamite Jim Mtet, who's got a good position on the rail. Is only 4 lengths off the leader with Daytona Charger. Azkaban and Scare Tactics, they race together, and Patang is the trailer, is racing about 8 or 9 lengths off them as they take the first turn and head through the 2,200 meter marker. It's Dynamite Jim picks up the advantage, goes about 3 lengths clear now in a good gallop. AP Emblem is second, and Commodore Al racing away in third as Tegan's Jet on their outside. Then comes Mtetu in fifth position, about 7 lengths off the leader, a length further away to Daytona Charger. 2 lengths back to Scared Tactics. They're well strung out here. Azkaban is second to last, and Patang is the trailer. And there's 14 lengths first to last as they go down the back straight and head towards the 1800. And it's Dynamite Jim taking them along by 3 lengths. Ape the Emblem is racing second, and Tegan's Jet has his head up in third position. Commodore Al is back in fourth. Mtetu and Daytona Charger, they race together. They 7 lengths off the leader, 2.5 lengths back to Scared Tactics. Patang is at the back with Azkaban, and they give the leader 10 lengths start with about 1,400 meters left to run. Dynamite Jim has slowed it down up front, still leads it by 3 though. AP Emblem is second, and Tegan's Jet racing away in third. Commodore Al is back in fourth. Daytona Chargers made an early move to race up in fifth now, 6 lengths off the leader. A length further back to Mtetu. Scared Tactics has 8 lengths to find, with Patang a length further away, and Azkaban is still content to race at the rear end of the field. 1,000 to go, and no order up front. It's no change rather up front. It's still the same order with Dynamite Jim by 4 lengths. From in second, AP Emblem. Tegan's Jet is racing on the outside in third. Commodore Al is in fourth. Daytona Chargers 5 lengths off the leader with Mtetu. Scared Tactics has got a bit closer. 6 lengths to go now. Patang is 3 lengths further away, and Azkaban is now starting to run on. They race them down with 600 meters to go. Still Dynamite Jim brought them for home. Comes off the fast rail. It's a length and a half clear from Tegan's Jet and AP Emblem. Daytona Charger is wider out, and then further back to Commodore Al. Behind that is Mtetu. 400 meters to go. Daytona Charger comes up alongside now of Tegan's Jet. Down the inside, AP Emblem. Commodore Al is further back, but it's Daytona Charger with 200 meters to go. It's kicked 2 lengths clear. Commodore Al is racing back in second. Down the inside, Tegan's Jet. Commodore Al is coming quickly. Daytona Charger. Commodore Al, though, is coming home stronger, and Commodore Al puts his head in front. Commodore Al beats Daytona Charger. Third, Tegan's Jet. Dynamite Jim. Then came Mtetu, AP Emblem, Scared Tactics, followed by Patang and Azkaban. Didn't want to go on with things being pulled up at the end of the event. Perfect ride here by jockey Andrew Fortune for the Alexander stable, bringing number 4 Commodore Al to time it absolutely perfectly with 100 meters to go. Has picked up the leader Daytona Charger, who comes from a strong form line last time out, and it's going to be Commodore Al in the colours of Miss M Constantantu, and well done to the winning owners here as Commodore Al records a 7th career win by just under 1 length. Daytona Charger gallant in defeat in second. Third to Tegan's Jet. Fourth will go to the long-time leader Dynamite Jim, the stable companion to the winner. Mtetu behind that. AP Emblem, Scare Tactics, Patang, and as you can see, Azkaban is not being persevered with by Pierce Strader. Here's the head-on replay. Well, Daytona Charger came under a ride by Danielson now. Did hit the front, but Commodore Al travelling better inside the last 200 metres has come to pick him up. And the 7-year-old by Captain L has made it a win for Klaver Fleistad. Well done to the team down at Bonnie Vale. Commodore Al wins race number 5.
Race number 5 goes the way of the Gary Alexander yard, and that's number 4 Commodore Al, the 7-year-old son of Captain Al. Nice 7-time winner, and Andrew Fortune is the jockey, winning jockey aboard. The blinkers are fitted for today and given a perfect ride, having the 3rd run after the rest, and comes through to take race 5 from number 8, which is Daytona Charger. It looked to be the type of horse that had a chance on form from 5, which is Tegan's Jet, and then we see in that 4th position running on once again was number 6 Dynamite Jim, also from the Gary Alexander, Craig Zaki aboard. So the numbers 4, 8, 5 and 6, race 5.
Numbers going up for race 5. A victory to number 4, Commodore Al, the 7-year-old son of Captain Al, soon to be 8. He's won his 7th race today for the Gary Alexander stable. Brought home exactly the right timing by Andrew Fortune here aboard Commodore Al. Beating home into second, number 8, Daytona Charger. Third was number 5, Tegan's Jet. Fourth, number 6, Dynamite Jim. Fifth was number 7, Mtetu. Returning back to the winners enclosure for owner Miss M. Constantatu is Commodore Al, 7-year-old bay gelding by Captain L out of the Guinness Strelimare Deezer Gem. Bred at the Claverflay Stud. It's 7 wins now from 46 efforts. Welcome back by Gary and Dean Alexander. Commodore Al is the winner out here today. 4, 8, 5, 6 and 7.
Number 4, Commodore Al, the 7-year-old, comes through to win for the Gary Alexander stable. Well ridden by Andrew Fortune, and 7-year-old, they just keep going. But you know this individual quite well, and good ride from you. I wanted to ask you, did you ride the jockeys to sleep, or was that a bit horse as well?
No, look, when we start getting to the 5th and we haven't ridden the winner, then we start to get desperate, yeah? Now, look, I'm glad he won. I thought he was some type of runner. I thought he would. I wasn't sure if he'll stay 2-6, but I thought he would go like kind of 2-4. And I was just glad to win one for the stable, really. I mean, I'm meditating. If you look at how many times winner he's really slung in, you know. Yeah. And I said to Gary, I think in the winter we might get away with one more.
Yeah, 7-year-old, he's now one. They picked up another one. I see your young man's right behind you over there, so some good luck for him.
Yeah, well, it's hopefully our future of jockeys.
You've got the whole family here.
Yeah, let's not hope they're as bad as these ones we got at the moment.
Well done, Andrew. All right, Andrew Fortune is all the 3 boys out here. Gary, well done to you. I mean, 7-year-old, you're still ticking along nicely.
Yeah, thanks, Lyle. You know, he won a couple on the sand, and when we closed the Vol sand was closed, of course, we had an option to come back to the turf. And we've been waiting for the trip for this horse for quite a while. But he's competitive, he's got a big heart, and a horse like him is only strengthening up now.
Oh, good for you, because, you know, in the UK and that, they run them up to 8, 9, 10 years old, and he's not finished yet.
Oh, listen, he had a nice break, and we brought him back for the winter, so if we pick up another one, we've done our job.
Well done to you and Dean.
I think good luck, a good ride from Andrew, though, and I'm glad for Adrian. He needed a good win. And, of course, Odyssey Steel, our sponsor.
Of course, Duke Nukem coming up later. I made that a big runner.
Yeah, he is a big runner. He's got. I think he's going. It may be his best track, the inside track, 1200.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks.
Gary Alexander, Dean Alexander, and another good round there by Andrew Fortune. 7-year-old son of Captain Al. He comes through to pick up his 7th career win. He's only had the 46 starts. He's not finished, and well done there to Claverflay Stud as well. The numbers you need here are 4, 8, 5 and 6. That is the running of race number 5.